This year marks the 10th anniversary of the BCSN Scholarship Program, enabling 80 local students to go to college. And now the nominees for the 2016 BCSN Scholar of the Year.
I am Pallavi Lanka from Southview High School, and I am October's BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Pallavi had a dream as a child to become a doctor, and she will pursue that dream this fall at the University of Akron.
I envision myself being a physician and continuing my work in research. Next academic year, I will be the third person in my family attending college. I do not want to be a financial burden to my family, and this scholarship will allow me to pursue my academic dreams and give me the choice of where I want to go.
She excelled in many extracurricular activities her senior year.
I'm involved in many different activities, including continuing my research work, involving myself in community service through various different organizations, as well as participating in science-related competitions.
Service to the community is also very important to Pallavi.
Living in India during my middle school years taught me that I am blessed to have many opportunities here in America and that I should be sharing them with others.
Her mentor was her grandfather. He taught her a great work ethic and the value of education.
My greatest influence or mentor who taught me the importance of an education was my grandfather. His family was unable to afford an education, but he paid his way through college by selling vegetables through his backyard.
Pallavi Lanka, October's Scholar of the Month.
I am Lindsay Hackney from Woodward High School, and I am the November BCSN Scholar of the Month.
She is very determined to put her mark on the world. She will be attending Eastern Michigan in the fall.
And I want to go into biochemistry to make medicine to help people, because I feel like we don't have enough medicine. We have too much problems. We have a lot of sickness and a lot of new diseases coming, and I want to help get rid of cancer. And we still don't even have medicine for HIV, and I just want to help. Even if I can't find the cure, I still want to say, I tried, I was there, trying to help people.
Lindsay is described by her teachers as a determined young woman who is very supportive and caring of her peers.
I want to do a double major in psychology and biochemistry.
Lindsay was in the National Honor Society and the Lourdes University Upward Bound program, where she became interested in psychology.
Well, last year I did an early class for UT. I did sociology, and that really got my interest about how people think and how we interact. And then I took psychology this year, and I'm going to be taking another early college psychology class, and all of them have sparked my interest.
Lindsay Hackney, November's Scholar of the Month.
I am Julia Demigol from Mommy High School, and I am the December BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Julia is described as having a strong work ethic and giving her all, not just to her studies, but many extracurricular activities.
I'm involved in a lot this year. The biggest ones are probably speech and debate, theater, Interact, which is our volunteer outreach program, and tennis.
She is very interested in pursuing forensic psychology this fall at Miami University.
I'm interested in pursuing a major in forensic psychology. It took a deduction over the past 2-3 years to figure it out. I've always been interested and fascinated with the brain.
Julia is grounded in her faith and has a strong desire to help others.
I guess I would have to say that my desire to give back to the community is definitely rooted in my faith. Being Catholic, it's definitely molded the way I think and my perspective on life, and from that, I want to give back and use my talents to help others as much as possible.
Julia Demigol, December's Scholar of the Month.
I am Charles Von Gaston from Scott High School, and I am the January BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Charles Vaughn is a tenacious student whose strong work ethic and persistence developed him into a leader, a role that allows him to make a difference.
I will say that I'm very determined. I'm competitive in everything that I do. And if I don't have a way to get something done, I'll find a way. And I strive for success in everything that I do.
His community responsibility has no parallel as he volunteers for projects that better his school as well as the community.
I'm involved in MO, which is Young Men of Excellence. I'm the president. I'm the president of Student Body Government. I'm in Ascend, which is a program that helps people ascend higher in school. I'm in football, baseball. I'm in a lot of things.
He credits his uncle as his mentor in overcoming adversity and managing his time.
My greatest influence is my uncle, Coach Fred. He's the basketball coach at Sky High School, and he's just always been there for me and teaching me what I need to do to become successful.
Charles Von Gaston, January's Scholar of the Month.
I am Megan Korlewski from Central Catholic High School, and I'm the February BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Megan is known for being a listener and wanting to help people. She will follow her dream of studying psychology in the fall.
I became interested in psychology when I was a little girl because I've always wanted to help kids and people with addictions.
She is an accomplished student while being in several clubs and is a member of the varsity basketball and volleyball teams.
This year I am a member of the varsity volleyball and track team, and I am a member of the National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, Sideline Spirit Club, and the Presidential Ambassadors Club.
Her devotion to the community comes from her faith and having gratitude for her education.
I'm really grateful that I have been given the opportunity to attend a Catholic school and learn more about my faith and practice it. And in addition to that, I get to be in all these different clubs and meet all different kinds of people and become a more well-rounded person here at Central.
Megan Korlewski, February's Scholar of the Month.
I am Caitlin Ray from Anthony Wayne High School, and I am the March BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Caitlin is focused on self-discipline. Her interest in nursing has been an aspiration from a young age.
I became interested in my major from being the oldest of 4 kids. We were always at the hospital with babies, so one baby after another I was always there. And I didn't really remember my sister being born, but my little brothers, I always remember the nurses taking them and cleaning them. And I always was kind of like, I want to be a nurse. I want to be that person that gets to take care of people and kind of help people.
She actively participates in numerous activities, including being the captain of both the volleyball and softball teams.
This year I'm involved in Link Crew and the Ambassadors Club, National Honor Society, and a newly formed baking club that we have here.
She credits her softball coach for being a mentor to her through her high school years by improving her focus and boosting her confidence.
My biggest influence has been my coach, Phil Kerfis. From ever since freshman year, he's always been there for me as a pitching coach, and then he left and went to Perrysburg. But this year he's back again for my senior year, so I'm really excited.
Caitlin Ray, March's Scholar of the Month.
I am Brad Billmeyer from Cardinal Stritch Catholic High School, and I am the April BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Brad has flair for music. If it is playing one of many mastered instruments, singing or recording music, he has an undeniable talent.
I became interested in audio engineering because I've been recording my own songs for a very long time and writing my own music, and it also blends my passion for music with my interest in science and mathematics.
He is very active in several groups and organizations within his school.
Currently, I'm involved in Student Ambassadors, Students in Action, Cardinal Corps, Quiz Bowl, Robotics, Chorale, Band, and even Orchestra Pit.
He aspires to have a promising musical career in audio recording.
Well, after college, I'd like to be sitting behind a mixing board in a nice studio on a respectable label with all these different famous bands coming in and asking for my expertise with engineering.
Brad Billmeyer, April Scholar of the Month.
I'm Sarah Nieper from Toledo Early College, and I'm the May BCSN Scholar of the Month.
Sarah knew her calling at the age of 12 and made a commitment to pursue a career in nursing to do medical mission work.
When I was younger, I read about children in orphanages in China and how they really needed medical help. And I decided that nursing would be one of the best ways that I could help them. And also, there's tons of people all over the world that could use medical help.
She is described as a well-rounded individual who cares about her fellow human beings. Her passion to help others comes from her mother.
My biggest influence is definitely my mom. I've seen her take care of a lot of people over the years, my family and our neighbors and different people at church. And I just like my life to emulate hers in doing that.
She hopes to one day join the Peace Corps to touch as many lives as she can.
I'm pretty reserved, but I'd like to think that I'm really hopeful and about the world and that we can make it a better place. And that's what I want my life to be about.
Sarah Nieper, May's Scholar of the Month.